It was like this interesting mindset that I didn't really understand.
She was like, those are the people she doesn't like because they look at people
because
for
she
like
felt good enough.
Yeah, she was like, I don't like them because they only look at people for how they look on the outside and not, like who they are. It's just like, if you look good, you look good. But if you're like fat and not attractive, who cares? Like, you pretty much shouldn't exist. Not kind of like, like that kind of mindset. Like, oh, it's whatever. You're not good looking, so why would I treat you good or anything like that? And I don't know. But she was like, I like Yuji though, because he's always nice, even though, I didn't look how I looked or whatever. She was like, I asked for a picture, which is kind of weird. Like, what? End of the school year. Hey, can we get a picture? Even though she made it seem like they weren't really like friends. Like they were just kind of cool.
It wasn't like graduation or something?
Yeah, it was graduation, yeah. But even then, so
at graduation.
With people you don't know like that, like...
Oh, not really that I didn't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you took pictures with your friends, but she was saying, like, he was nice to me and stuff. Like, that's like me asking for somebody in high school who I just... Yeah, but, bro... What?
People back in the day, so this is the thing. People had crushes on people. They maybe had crushes on them for like the whole 4 years or something like that. And then they were too afraid to talk to them. So they just like give them to sign their yearbook.
That's different. Signing a yearbook is completely different than asking for someone to go and take a picture with you.
Yo, let's flick up.
Yeah. Right. Like, oh, like we don't really talk much. Like we talk to each other in passing, and we're nice to each other. Let's take a picture. Like what? Like what? Are we taking a picture? So when they took a picture and then she felt good about that. I thought that whole arc, that little like story was wholesome. It was cool. And then he remembered her. He was like, "Who are you?" He was like, "Oh wait, what's her name?" And then they were like putting up the 10 out of 10, like good stuff. He didn't even get her number at the end though, which was like, he was just like, all right. And she was like, it's fine, I have her number, so if they ever want to talk again, she can just reach out to me and then I'll connect them again. But
it's funny. But yeah, that was all for that. They were like, yeah, what type of girl is Yuji like? Because she was sitting with the girl by herself at the table, and then she called Megumi because she was like, wait, I need someone who knows Yuji. And then I was like, Megumi barely knows Yuji, bro.
Yeah, but he was just like, I don't even think it was it was mainly to ask if he had a girlfriend, and he was like, no, I don't think so, because he has a pinup in his room, and if he had a girlfriend, they wouldn't like that. And also, he left to come to Tokyo with like not even being upset, so I doubt he had anything back there where he was living.
This is coming from the same guy who barely could answer the type of girl question.
I mean, he just doesn't. But I think Megumi was like anyone who's nice and like has a good personality. But I don't think he can't read people. He's just saying, like, I kind of, whatever comes out, if it's a good person, they're cool, they're nice, good personality. Yeah, I like them.
It's fine, dude. And then he was like, I think he said something about tall girls. And they're like, yes.
Yeah.
It was funny. Well,